We're out here at Mike's Puffin Snuff in Chesterland. I'm with artist Victor White. He's a 3D artist. I've been really impressed with the stuff he's been bringing in here, prototype stuff, and looks like we're going to be selling a bunch of it. Why don't you explain what you're doing here?
Well, so far I'm taking a bunch of plastic and I'm forming it into dragons and Pokemon, and I'm still working on Gengar. Just wait a little bit.
And little cool storage devices. Is that a Pokemon thing?
This was from Game of Thrones. A buddy ended up making it a little bit of a storage egg. And everything aligns up. If we add the proper O-ring, it's airtight, nearly, and watertight. Also, I'm pretty sure this stuff floats. Then we got Onyx, which Pokemon, everyone will see that. As far as how this stuff is made, it's basically 0.08 millimeter lines of plastic that are laid on glass a bit like this, and cross your fingers and hope to God it doesn't get flung across the room. And the stuff does, the white ones glow in the dark.
Wow.
And some of them, while that's blue, this one glows in the dark in a rainbow of colors.
So you can buy whatever color glow-in-the-dark hue you want, huh?
Pretty close to it. Amazon has made that very easy to do. Thank God.
So how long does it take to print out an egg? What is that, about 5
Well,
inches high?
This, 6 to 7. It's 29 hours and I think 17 minutes, and that's going at 45 meters a second. Sorry, millimeters a second. That one was done at 120, which is probably why it got flung. That one took the longest at 3 days, but that is because of how I was trying to make all the boulder definition as crystal clear as I could. Not the right color, obviously, but that's why we call it shiny.
So basically the resolution of the imagery is...
How thin you can make the lines and make all of the plastic lay without deforming.
So it's the same as recording audio. The higher resolution or the more data points, the bigger the files and the longer it takes to copy them.
But the thinner you make it, the more that heat, ambient air temperature, humidity, and all of these other things that you have to watch for start to come into play. Especially when you try to make Big Boy here. This is incomplete, and it still took 7 to 8 days just to get this far until he got a power outage.
I see. So it just didn't finish doing these layers that the smaller versions of the same piece.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Did all the definition correctly. This was hands down the biggest glow in the dark that I got to print. It's a much more fickle material.
So each time's a learning experience, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. There are about 600 to 700 variables which can be completely altered and yield the results drastically. It's definitely an attention to detail.
How long have you been messing with this?
3 years.
Goodness.
Yeah, a lot of heartache and frustration and a hammer.
So have you made things for people that were obsolete and they couldn't get like parts to make things work and junk?
That is
like
something I am working on. Specifically, what got me interested in this was the car industry, classic cars.
Yep.
A lot of their parts can't be manufactured anymore and people can't find them. There is a way to take real world objects and scan them into 3D environments and then isolate the objects themselves and start to form out how these parts are made and then to remanufacture them.
Sure.
The goal is, as I keep building up machines and such, I can then open a company that scans those parts, completes and creates the files for them to be recreated, and then on demand and forever we can recreate them as we wish. And that's may not sound like much,
No,
but the
it's
industry, that's a huge time and money saver. We're talking years spent off restoration projects for cars that are 200 to tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Well, good luck on following that dream and pathway. I know it's a huge industry, so you're going the right direction here.
Thank you.
All right, Victor. Well, thank you for chatting with us and
Thank you.
teaching people about this stuff. And come on into Mike's Puffin Snuff in Chesterland, Ohio, and you'll see a growing inventory of Victor's work.
Working on it.